Did you know, guys, that Jenkins, which is a popular open source automation server, helps deliver over 50% of the world's software updates? That's right, from continuous integration to deployment, Jenkins has become the backbone of DevOps pipeline globally. So guys, in today's video, we will be installing Jenkins. Let me tell you a little bit about Jenkins before going deep into the video. Jenkins is one of the most widely used tools in the DevOps community for automating the software development workflows. So if you are looking to streamline your code or integration process or deploy automatically or manage CI/CD pipeline, then Jenkins is the perfect choice. Now, here's the agenda of our today's session. First, we are going to learn about what is Jenkins. Then we are going to understand the prerequisites which is needed to install Jenkins. After that, we are going to do the installation. Now, before we move on, just a quick info, guys. Simplilearn has got AI-enabled DevOps Engineers Master Program. You can become job ready with AI-enabled DevOps and DevSecOps skills. You will master DevOps stages plus AI-driven automation and DevSecOps practices. You will also access blended learning via live online classes with free interactive labs. You will also access official learning content from IBM and Microsoft to earn certificates. So this course is in collaboration with IBM. So guys, hurry up now and join the course. Now, before we start our tutorial, here's a short quiz to test your knowledge. Which of the following is a primary purpose of Jenkins in a DevOps pipeline? And your options are to manage relational databases, to automate continuous integration and continuous delivery, or to monitor network traffic, or to replace VE. Please mention your answer in the comment section below. So guys, let's get started. So guys, before installing Jenkins, let's first understand what exactly is. So Jenkins is an open source automation server which is widely used in DevOps for continuous integration and continuous delivery. It allows developers to automate repetitive tasks such as building, testing, and deploying code. Jenkins is highly extensible with over 1,000 plugins that allow it to integrate with virtually every tool in the software development process. And by automating these tasks, Jenkins can help improve the efficiency and reliability of software delivery. Now I'm at the official documentation of Jenkins. And before installing Jenkins, guys, let me tell you, there are a couple of prerequisite things that you should be aware about. So let's consider three different operating systems: Linux, Windows, and macOS. So I'm currently using Windows, and I will guide you how to install Jenkins on Windows. Now, the first and the foremost thing, guys, what you need to do all over here is first go to Java downloads. Now, before you begin installing Jenkins, make sure you have the following things: that you have JDK 17, 21, or JDK 25. So let's say, for example, you want to download JDK 21. That's pretty good and stable version of JDK. And based on your operating system, guys, you can install it all over here. So since I'm using Windows, I will select this and click on install. I already have JDK 17. So let me show you guys. It's very much important for everyone. Before installing it, you need to check what is the version of Java you are using. So this is a given command. Just click enter and you can see I am using JDK 17, which is kind of very much compatible with your, let's say, Jenkins. Now guys, there are certain prerequisite things that you should have it on your system. For example, like there is a minimum hardware requirement of 256 MB of RAM, 1 GB drive space, although 10 GB is recommended, okay, but you can have 1 GB also. And for your, let's say, if you want to do it for a hardware team, you could have 4 GB plus of RAM, 50 GB of drive space. And you can see the software requirements right now currently have changed, but it's kind of compatible with Java 17 also. You can work with it. But I would suggest you, let's go with the updated one, have JDK 21 installed. And for a web browser, you can have Chrome, and you should have, for these are the different support policies for different operating systems. Now, you would also find an official video all over here. You can take a help. This is from the Jenkins team only. And it is a very easy process, guys. Now, guys, for installing Jenkins, all you have to do is go to this download Jenkins. And you can see there are different version 2.5 541.2. This is a long-term stable version, and this is 2.551. This is kind of a generic version. Now all you can do all over here, just click on the Windows, and you can see the download is going to automatically start. If does not happens, you can do this. And guys, by default Jenkins run on port 8080, so you can access that. And while you install your respective software, it is going to ask a very basic question. You have to give the path of the JDK where you have installed it, and then you need to configure your respective port system. Now I've already installed Jenkins, guys, so I don't need to do it, but make sure that you can access your respective Jenkins on the default port of 8080. If it is occupied by any other let's say application, mostly if you're using Spring, or let's say if you're creating any REST APIs with Spring, generally port 8080 is also default all over there. So since I'm also using the Spring and my port 8080 is occupied, so I randomly gave it port 9090. Now I'll show you guys, it is going to prompt you something like this. So you can see when after installing it, you need to go to your browser and type localhost 9090, and here you need to give your respective password. And this is the respective folder, guys, of the Jenkins, and you can see here all your output logs will be there. This is the Jenkins war file, this is Jenkins wrapper, and all your error logs are going to come all over here. So it's saying to access the respective password on this place. So under secrets, you're going to have your given admin password, or while installing also it is going to prompt you to write your respective admin password, and you can have that, and then you can type it all over here to access your respective Jenkins. So it's a very easy process, guys. If you have any doubts, let us know in the comment section below, and our team of experts will definitely help you out if you face any doubt in installing Jenkins. So guys, that was all for today's video. I hope so you would have enjoyed our today's video on Jenkins installation on Windows. Thank you guys for watching this video.